I believe in another interview, put up a historical perspective on the current tensions, that there have always been the people clinging to the past.
Well, and Machiavelli talked about it. I mean, he said the prince, when he's trying to institute change, will find that the forces of the past, the forces of the status quo, are very well organized because they're already benefiting from the status quo. They're getting theirs, okay, and they're benefiting. It's the people who will benefit from the new arrangement, the new idea, the new approach. They may not even know that they're going to benefit. And they aren't receiving the benefits, so they aren't organized to go advocate for the change. So it can be very hard to change things. I'd like to still believe that our country is a country that can embrace change and that can pursue new opportunities and not just get locked into the old ways of doing things. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, the country is approaching 250 years old. You know, there are always going to be reactionary forces. There are always going to be people who want to say, we really can't change, we really can't adapt, okay? And sometimes those people are left behind. And it's sad and it's unfortunate. What I'd like to hope is that the Space Frontier Foundation and the commercial space industry and programs like yours can show people that there are more opportunities at stake, that it's not just a matter of how well do we do or how efficiently we do what we've been doing. It's a matter of, look at all the new things we will be able to go do if we take this new approach. All the places we'll be able to go that we wouldn't be able to go if we didn't take this new approach. And that people will see, you know, maybe it's worth letting go of this bird in the hand to go get 5 or 6 in the bush as opposed to just 1. You know, and you know, some people will never embrace that. And that's fine. Others will go forth and invent the future. And then eventually their children will benefit from that. And that's the greatness of America, is that everyone gets to benefit from positive change over time.
What are you most looking forward to see during this conference, or what stands out from what you have seen?
I'm struck by the incredible seriousness of the people here from NASA and other parts of the federal government to really, really get their hands dirty and you know, pull up their sleeves and work with industry, work with the entrepreneurs, work with the young people who have a new idea about how to do something in space and say, how do we make this work? How do we get this done? Okay? And I'm just, it's not just, I mean, NASA's been participating in and participating in our conferences for ever since we began as an organization. And there's always people who are, you know, leading thinkers and visionaries that you can talk to. NASA isn't a monolith, okay? No government organization is. But the number of people that are here from the government, and the seriousness and the curiosity and the commitment they're showing to working with industry and working with the new space sector is really exciting to me. That we have a real partner that's reaching out its hand and trying to work with us. And that's exactly the sort of kind of change that the Space Frontier Foundation has been all about. It's about saying, there are good people in NASA, there are good people in industry, let's get them together, let's start figuring out how we can work together to actually make things happen in space faster and benefit the American people more. That's exactly what we've been about as an organization since we were founded 22 years ago. So to see that happening here in a very concrete, real, dynamic way with a lot of energy and a lot of passion is very gratifying. It's very exciting to me to watch. And I don't understand everything that's going on. I mean, there's people just engaged in very passionate, excited conversations about how to make a new technology work, or how to make a new business arrangement work, or how to stimulate investment in a new project. But it's happening here, and it's so perfect that we're here in Silicon Valley, where ideas are born every day, where great ideas are born every day. We've come here into the shadow of NASA's Ames Research Center, which is one of the most dynamic and forward-looking of NASA's research centers, to exactly have these kinds of conversations. And I see it going on all around me. It's really exciting.